All right, Virgo. Messages coming out. Messages coming out. Some of you are walking away from a project or something that you were successful at, that you did very well, and walking away into something else. Some of you are changing your lifestyle. There's an energy of like a mission. You're on some kind of a mission, letting go of success and going towards something more meaningful. So you're abandoning maybe some preconceived notions or ideas and moving into something much more meaningful, more wish fulfillment, emotionally fulfilling. I feel like there's a sense, I'm getting like you're just not satisfied. All maybe the success that you've had in your life never quite hit the spot for you. So you're making some radical changes. Oh my gosh, you got the Lovers. I feel like you're seeking that everlasting love. You're making major decisions in your love life, your emotional well-being, partnership. This seems to be what's on the forefront of your mind at this time. Sure, maybe you've had some emotional fulfillment in the past, but like I said, you're walking away because it feels like it wasn't enough. You're wanting the total fulfillment, like the total package, everything. And anything that can be offered that's better than what you had before. Even if there was some success with it, it feels like it wasn't enough. I'm getting that there is that wish fulfillment out there for you. That that partner, that person for you, who's perfect for you, who will also choose you in return. This deep love, this deep desire, that's what you're on this journey in your life, finding that wish fulfillment for yourself. That abundance, that emotional abundance and healing. It feels like you've outgrown something. Yeah, there's the Hanged Man. Yeah, you have a whole new perspective in your life, in what you want and what you desire. You're seeing things completely different now. You've sacrificed so much in the past, and it feels like it wasn't enough. You didn't get the same in return. I feel like you've grown wiser. You know what you deserve. Right? 10 of Cups. The Lovers. Happiness, joy, wish fulfillment. It's all there for you. And I feel like it's because you're on this path now of attainment that you're seeing things differently. It feels mostly like you're just not settling any longer. You want that happily ever after. And it's not a fairy tale. The total love and support that you deserve is there. And the reason you deserve that is because you're capable of giving that in return. Queen of Wands energy. There could be a fire sign who's significant in your life, masculine or feminine. But you may be taking on the Queen of Wands energy as well, being very confident and self-assured and being bold. You're charming and courageous, but you're taking your power back. in terms of what is going to work for you and what isn't. This is not a settling energy. If you feel like you're taking on that fiery energy that's all about the creation, if you feel like you're taking on that energy, the Queen of Wands is not to be played with. She is very sure of herself. She's secure. She's confident. She'll boldly go where no one has gone before, or boldly goes where she has never gone before. She's confident and sets her boundaries. Okay. You've got pleasure in the reverse. Sure, pleasure is nice, but you're not pleasure seeking. That's not enough for you. You're no longer stuck in the past. You're not living there anymore. You're no longer naive. You don't have unrealistic expectations. You're moving on to what you deserve. You're manifesting and cutting off. Like I said, it's an undefeated energy because of your focus. I feel like at this time you understand that you have what it takes to create and manifest what you want. Putting it all out on the table, your thoughts, your feelings, the actions you want to take, and how you will manifest that, the creative ability that you have. It's like you're on like you got a new pair of shoes. It's like you're on some kind of journey here. It's something different. It's no more settling is what I feel like is going on here. Yeah. Done with the oppression. Do you know, Virgo, I feel like the struggle that you were carrying was the one you accepted. And that's why it was a struggle, because you accepted the struggle. Do you see this bundle of branches that this person is carrying? Well, it's on their back. Either they were put there or you agreed to allow them to be put there. But it's on your back that you're carrying this heavy load, this burden. And you're done. This is a 10. This is finale. It's finished. You're no longer struggling. You're no longer willing to carry the burden or the stress or the exhaustion of not having your own boundaries or not knowing what you want or accepting less than you deserve. And there's the king. This is earthly power. This is leveling up. You have a greed or a desire for long-term security in your emotional life, in your career, in your health. And I feel like you're really on a new path here, building a very strong foundation for yourself. Your earthly power, strong like the earth, unshakable. Well, the earth is shakeable with earthquakes. Energy will do that, but I don't see you toppling over. You have the power of earth to shake things up, which is what I see you're doing here. Shaking it up in your life, shaking everybody else up. Splendid pleasure. Virgo. You're seeking more. You're seeking more. You're not interested in potentials. You're interested in long term. Maybe you've just been dealing with potential after potential. Nothing really panned out for you. Maybe got a little boring or unfulfilling, like I said in the beginning. So you're definitely on a new path here. With great strength. Look at this. Virgo, this tells me that you have been to the circus and you have seen the puppet show, but you are not giving up on the clowns. Just kidding. You are. You're not dealing with jokers or people who are not meeting you where you are. Because you've had this growth and this, you're leveling up, you're taking a step back and looking things over again in your life, and even taking a look at how you've been handling things or dealing with things. So you're reducing from the 10 of Wands to the 9 of Wands. You have that battle fatigue, I feel, and that's causing you to reassess positions and what you want and where you are, whether you're happy here or not. You have some scars for sure to show through everything that you have dealt with in your life. But, and maybe some cases the battle was lost, but the war rages on and you're a fighter and you're not quitting. This is maintaining your boundaries and being persistent with that, sticking to your guns. Long term, I feel like you're on just like a brand new path. You're doing something different with your life. You're making up your mind. You're making choices. And you're going in the direction of your dreams and your desires. And you're saying no when you need to say no. And saying yes when it's right for you. There you go. You're committed. You are fully committed to this. You're conforming to your new set of values and your new beliefs. And I feel like that's going to bring you what you want or what you need going forward. That's going to, I feel like the universe is going to readjust to your new way of being, your new choices, your new way of living, your new desires. The universe is going to readjust to fit you, to meet you where you are. Because it's a bit of the law of attraction. You are what you think. You attract what you think. You attract what you believe. So what is it that you want? And in some ways you have to fit that as well to manifest that. Look at that. Success. You're going to have what you want, whatever it is, whatever you're looking to have come into your life, person, place, or thing, it's going to happen. I see it here with the sun. This is a promise, a joyous outcome, success. So you will reach that pivotal place in your life, for sure. This feels like a new beginning. And I feel like you're on a great path here. I really do. Justice. This is karmic retribution. Retribution. Everything coming into play. A verdict coming in that's in your favor. Cause and effect. A win-win solution here. You're learning step by step as you go, right? Good news coming in. Cupid's arrows as well. This is about love. There's definitely a connection that's going to be made, an equal partnership. And it's going to happen fast once you begin to manifest and make these changes and these shifts. The Ace of Wands, the King of Cups, stand by your convictions. And this creative new energy, or this new energy will begin to create. I see a King of Cups showing up in your life, in your future. A water energy. I see this person coming in with expansion. I see this person has already evolved to where you either are right now or where you will be. They will be very significant. I'm seeing someone's birthday is on the 3rd. Princess of Cups. A lot of water energy, a lot of communication. Love communication in terms of romance, or at least love, or deep love. Will either be on the 3rd or someone's birth date is on the 3rd. This is a love offer coming in, a proposal from a King of Cups. And also, there's a King of Swords here, air energy. This King of Swords comes with strife. Conflict. Oh boy. Some of you might be in a relationship with one person or have a connection with someone that's causing you a lot of challenges. They're very unbalanced, this King of Swords, this air energy. Very unbalanced, chaotic. No harmony. A lot of conflict. Disruptive energy. They don't bring peace. They're kind of out of control, this air. Causing a lot of problems. And I feel like you are not going to, or you're not engaging with them anymore, or you're not going back, or you will see it, call it, and not participate. There's someone better, a lover, a scholar, a teacher, a spiritual leader, spiritual teacher, someone who's supportive, tolerant, has empathy, nurturing, healing. Healing. Ace of Cups. Definitely a new love start here, a new beginning. And mostly it feels like because you're either manifesting that, well, you are. You're manifesting that. You're making that happen because you're shifting, you're changing, and the universe is coming in and saying it's time. It's time to make these shifts and these changes. Put away the computer. If you work on the computer, either work or excessive use, constant social media, there's some kind of interference in terms of the computer involvement. It's either too much or it's oversharing. It's too much. Relationships cannot survive if there's too much time, screen time. Too much, excessive. It's like becomes an addiction. You could replace a computer with alcohol or drug addiction or something very unhealthy. Takes up too much time, even work addiction, takes up too much time and takes away from date nights or the relationship or quality time spent together. But this one specifically, computer. Yeah, you have a twin flame coming in, a divine counterpart connection. So whomever you have or had in your life that was causing problems or conflict, that might have been more of a karmic. Definitely not a twin. A karmic twin. Spiritual lesson. Somebody new coming into your life to teach you a very spiritual lesson. I feel like it's this water sign. They're new. It's safe to trust in this situation. Not the person, the situation. Because there's a lesson here. There's something that you need to grasp as you go through this transition. As you go through this shift, feels mostly like taking your power back. There's a lesson here that you'll need to learn going forward. And that lesson is trusting people is risky, but trusting spirit is not. I feel like some of the lesson here is that the more trust you put in people, people are imperfect. People let people down. But your trust in the situation, which is spirit infused, God, Jesus, whoever, the light, source, that's who you trust. Make a choice to be done. With some type of verbal abuse or a relationship of some sort that is full of strife, mental strife, or someone that brings uncertainty with their words, someone that causes doubt and uncertainty in your life. You need to make a decision. You need to turn your back to that. Not engage. You need to disengage and look the other way in the sense of what else? What else is out there? This is a no-go. This does not work. You need to turn your back to someone who brings you uncertainty or things with their words that are just not clear, or that are a bullying type of energy. And I'm feeling not lose your innocence. I feel like there might have been someone in your life that tried to destroy you, your innocence, your good heart, your childlike nature. You might have lost that. It's okay to be childlike. Childish, that's another reading. But childlike, the innocence, someone tried to take that away from you. This feels dark now. Feels like it's getting kind of dark. You need to remember who you were before that happened. I feel like we're getting into your spiritual lesson, yeah. Because there was a lot of strife, heartbreak, divorce, loss, depression, arguments, backstabbing, betrayal. You can't carry that with you on this new journey. You can't take that with you. Sincerely decline. I'm hearing sincerely decline. Oh, King of Cups is showing up again. Maybe there was a water sign in your past as well that was like that. Maybe it's time to forgive and move on. Yep. And find peace. For some of you, this could be, I will say, forgiving and healing after this Three of Swords with a King of Cups, with a water sign. That maybe broke your heart in the past. So it's forgiving, healing, moving away from them, or forgiving, healing, and trying to recover the relationship in a better way, just like the King of Cups may be trying to do. Yeah, a couple of messages here, but a little bit of a storyline I feel like really important for you to know and to hear. Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn showing up here. The initial L, G, 1960 or age 60. Someone's birthday's on the 2nd. Someone's birthday's on the 8th. The 22nd and the 28th. We also have the initial K, P, W, S. We have a 6, 222, triple twos, That's partnership. That's harmony. And the 4th, 24th, and the 26th as well. Also Cancer. The 3rd, the 10th, the 1st, the 13th, the 16th, the 14th, the 12th, the 18th, the 21st, the 23rd, the 26th. Okay. And 2 charms here. Spirit's giving you. You have the Star of David. Very significant. Also a North Star, I'm getting. North Star. And you also have a frog. Taking a leap of faith. That's what that feels like to me here. You're taking a leap of faith, making major shifts and changes in your life. You have all the tools you need to manifest and get to where you need. You really need to drill down on sticking to your boundaries with a saw and cut out what's not going to serve you. And do it swiftly. Do it swiftly. Once you realize, just make up your mind. It's like the scene from The Notebook where Noah was asking Allie what she wanted. And she said, it's not that simple. And he said, don't worry. Don't think about what everybody else wants. What do you want? That's all that matters, and because you are living your life. No one else is living your life. You are. So make it count. Make every moment, every day, every week, every month, every year, make every single second count. Even if that means being out there helping other people. It's always your decision. See you, Virgo.